Hi, welcome to my video on the XY plane. The XY plane is called the Cartesian plane. The XY plane has two axes which are perpendicular to each other. The horizontal axis is the X, which is this one, and the vertical axis is the Y, which is this one. Both axes are numbered, as you can see, 5 to -5, up and down, and arrows indicate they are going on in both directions. The arrows on the end, they're not supposed to continue them on. But notice they're marked, intersecting. All the points have X coordinate and a Y coordinate, denoted by XY. The XY is called an ordered pair. Both axes intersect at 0, 0. 0, 0 is right there. 0, 0. 0 on the X, 0 on the Y, which is called the origin. Tip: alphabetically, X is before Y. Ordered pair, X is before Y. So X is the first one, Y is the second one. All points on the plane are plotted by starting at the origin, 0, 0, moving on the x-axis, first, either left or right, depending. Left if it's negative, right if it's positive. Then up or down, perpendicular to the x. So if you move left or right, then you move up or down, perpendicular to the x, because the y moves up and down, the x moves left and right. Let's plot the point 1, 3. The point 2, 3 has x 2 and y 3. So we start at the origin 0, 0. X is 2, so we go from here, we go 2 to the right, 2 is positive, and we go y is, my mistake, y is 3, so we go 2 to the right, 3 up. The point -2, 3 has x to be -2 and y to be 3. So we start at the origin 0, 0, x is -2, x is horizontal, so -2 is 1, 2 to the left, and 3, y is 3, so we go 3 up, 1, 2, 3. The point 2, -3 has x is 2 and y is -3. When we plot that, again we start at the origin 0, 0. X is 2, so there's 2 to the right. And y is -3, so we go down 3. So there it is right there. The point -2, -3 has x is -2, y is -3. So we start at the origin. X is -2, so we go to left 2. And y is -3, so we go down 3. 1, 2, 3. Examples. Let's plot each point on the XY plane below. A is 3, -4. So 3, -4 starting at the origin. 3 is 3 to the right. And -4 is 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's A. B is -1, 2. So start at the origin. -1 on the X is here. 2 up is 1, 2. So there's B. C is 5, 1. Starting at the origin. 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Y is 1. We go 1 up. So there's C. D is -4, -2. -4, -2. So we start at the origin. We go 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. -2 is for the Y, so we go down 2. So 4 to the left, 2 down. So there's D. E is 0, 3. So 0, 3. When you start at the origin 0, you don't move on the x left or right. 0. Y is 3, so we go 3 up. So there's E. F is negative 2, 0. Start at the origin, negative 2 on the x is 2 to the left. And 0 means you don't move on the y, so that's the F. G is 0, negative 1. Origin again. You do not move on the x left or right, but the y is negative 1, so you go down 1. So there's G. H is 0, 0. 0, 0 is the origin. And the origin is right there. X is 0. Y is 0 at the origin. Practice. When I see the word practice, what you can do is you can pause your video, look at these, and plot them on your grid. Or anytime you see the word practice, pause, work it out, come back and see if you're right. P is 4, 1. Start at the origin. 4 is 4 right. Y is 1 is 1 up. So there's P. Q is 2, negative 2. So X is 2. Y is negative 2. X is 2. We go 2 right. Y is negative 2. We go 2 down. So there's 2, negative 2. And that's Q. R is negative 3, negative 4. Negative 3 on the X is 3 to the left. And Y is negative 4 is 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's R. S is negative 1, 3. Negative 1 on the X is right there. And 3 up. 1, 2, 3. And that's S. Notice you move on the X first. Positive to the left, negative to the right. Y is positive up, negative down. T is 1, 0. So when T is 1, 0, so start the origin 1 to the right, and Y doesn't move. U is 0, negative 1. Start the origin, 0 for X. 0 for X means you don't move on the left or right, and negative 1 on the Y is down, so U is right there. V is negative 5, 0. X is negative 5, Y is 0. X is negative 5, so it's 5 to the left, and Y is 0, so you don't move. So there's the V. And again, 0, 0 is the origin. So there's W. The origin is 0, 0. Examples, let's do some more. From the grid below, this is going to reverse it now. From the grid below, fill in the coordinates of each point. So now you have to look at the coordinate, find A, and give me, or I will give you the coordinates of the point. So A is right here. So if I go down like this, that's a 1. X is 1. If I go across here horizontally, that's a 3. So X is 1, Y is 3. 1, 3. B is right here. So B, again, your X's, go to your X axis. X is negative 2. Y is negative 2. Negative 2. You always go to your X first. C, where is C? Find your C is right here. C, the X's. Notice the X's, negative 3, because it's 3 over. So you go to your X. X is negative 3, Y is 0. It's not moved up or down. D is right there. So D, X is 4, and Y is negative 1. 4, negative 1. E is right here. So E is X is 0, and Y is 1, 2, 3, negative 3. 0, negative 3. F is right here. So F is, let's go down to the X. F is negative 1. Y is, as you can see, 4. Y is 5. Negative 1, 5. G is right there. And let's go up to the x right here. So that's 3 on the x. And y is negative 3. So if you go like that, you get touch the x-axis. If you go here, you touch the y-axis. So that's 3, negative 3. H is, find the h right here. So the h is, if you go up to the x-axis, you get negative 1. If you go across to the y-axis, you get negative 4. Practice. You can fill them in, try them yourself. From the grid, find the points. I, here we go. You get used to this after a while. If I can find the I, let's see where the I is. I is right here. X is negative 2. And Y is 4. Negative 2, 4. J, right here. X is 5. Y is 1, 3. So it's 5, 3. K is right here. The X is negative 4. And the Y is negative 3. L, right here. X is 2. Y is negative 2. M is right here. Oh, M is the famous one. Origin, 0, 0, right at the intersection of the two axes. N is, if I can find it, look around here all the time. N is right here. X is negative 1. Y is 2. O, right here. X is 3. Y is 4. P is right here. So P is X is 0. Y is 1. Notice X is 0 here. You don't move, you move up 1. A line passes through many points. The line AB has A as 0, 0. And it has B as, there's B right there. So B is X is 4. And Y is 4. The other marked points on AB are, AB is this one. So this point is X is 1. Y is 1. This point right here, X is 2, Y is 2. And this point is X is 3, Y is 3. So a line passes through many points. There's only one line through 2 points. Let's plot each pair of points and draw a line through the points. So I need my ruler. Okay, let's plot the point. E is negative 3, 2. X is negative 3, so it's 3 to the right. Y is 2. So there's E. F is 4. X is 4. 4 to the right. Y is negative 1. So that's F. So if I use my pencil, I can draw a line through those 2 points with my ruler. So there's the line that passes through those 2. H, let's draw the next line going through H and C. H is 1, negative 2. X is 1. Y is negative 2. So there's H. C is negative 2, negative 5. X is negative 2, 2 to the left. Negative 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's C. So if I draw the line through those 2 points, a line, there's only one line through any 2 points. And the next one, C, This is G and I, and G is negative 4, 0. Negative 4. X is negative 4, Y is 0. There's G. I is 0, X is 0, right, and Y is 4. So 0 right here. Don't move. X is right there, 0 there. Y is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. So that's the point I. And we join those G and I, we get a line passing through these 2 points. So this is only practice in plotting points, mainly. Okay. What about if we draw a triangle on this grid? And the triangle has vertices of A, 2, 4. So X is 2, Y is 4, 2 to the right, 4 up. So there's A. B is 4, negative 1. 4, X is 4, right here. Negative 1 is 1 down. So there's B. C is 5, 3. C is 5, X is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Y is 3, 1, 2, 3. So there's C. So if we draw all the segments, we don't draw lines, we draw segments to form a triangle. AB, AC. So there's the triangle. What's the triangle? ABC. A, B, C is this triangle. Again, practice in plotting points is all we're doing. A rectangle has 4 sides. So we plot the point P is negative 3, 1. X is negative 3, right there. Y is 1, up. So there's P. Q is 1, 1. 1, 1 is 1 to the right, 1 up. There's Q. R is 1, negative 1. 1 to the right, 1 down. And S is negative 3, negative 1. So negative 3 is 3 to the left, negative 1 is 1 down. And as you can see, when we join all these up, I just used my pencil along these lines. I made it up so it would follow along these lines without any confusion. So there's the rectangle PQRS. As you can see, a rectangle. You can see the 90-degree angles in the rectangle here, because all lines that I have drawn on the grid are perpendicular to each other. 2 lines intersect at a point if there's an intersection. If 2 lines intersect, so if you draw 2 lines on a grid like that, then they'll intersect in a point. Let's plot each line and find the point of intersection. Again, something different, but AB, draw the line AB where A is 0, 3. 0, don't move, 3 up. So there's A. B is 4, 1. So 4 to the right and 1 up. So that's the line AB. So if I use my ruler and draw a line through those 2, points, done. Now I'm going to draw the next line, EH. EH, E is 1, negative 1. X is 1, Y is negative 1. That's E. H is 3, 5. 3 to the right, 5 up. 3, 4, 5. So if I draw those 2, a line through those 2 points, they will intersect right there. So the point of intersection there is X is 2, Y is 2. So the point of intersection is 2, 2. 2 lines intersect in a point. Let's do another one. PQ. P is negative 2, 1. X is negative 2, Y is 1. There's P. Q is 1, 4. 1 to the right, 4 up. Draw the line through those 2 points. Done. Now we have the line TV. T is negative 1, 5. X is negative 1. Y is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's T. And V is 2, negative 1. So 2, start at the origin, 2 to the right, and 1 down. 2, negative 1. There's V. And when I join them, 2 points. Let's see if it's okay. What point do those 2 lines pass through? Well, it's right there. And what's that? Well, X is 0 here. And Y is 3. So these 2 lines pass through the point 0, 3. Now we're on to what we call the coordinates of an XY plane. Coordinates. Or sorry, quadrants. My mistake. Quadrants. A plane, a grid, is divided into 4 quadrants. Notice we have the x-axis, the y-axis. The quadrants are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You go around counterclockwise as you would if you were going around a circle. 90 degrees on a circle, you go counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's look at these quadrants. If this is the x, so when you move this way, this x is plus. When you move to the left, this x is the x-axis and it's a minus. We should mark -1, which is a minus. Sorry. The y moving up is plus, and the y moving down from the origin is negative. So again, x is positive on the right, negative on the left. Y is positive up, negative down. So quadrant 1, which is right here, the x is positive and the y is positive. So you can see x is 1, 2, 3, 4. Y is 1, 2, 3, 4. So x is positive, the y is positive. Quadrant 2, the x is negative because you can see it's going over to the left, and the y is going up positive. So the x is negative and the y is positive. Quadrant 3, the x is negative, the y is negative. Quadrant 3 has negative. Again, as you go this way, you see negatives. As you go down, you see negative. So this point right here is going to be -2, -2. Quadrant 4 is right here. And the x on this quadrant, x is positive and the y is negative, which means any point in here, the x coordinate is positive, the y coordinate. We're not talking about the points on the axis. We're talking about the points that's in the quadrant. Which quadrant is the point located? Let's do some examples. Just read. -1, 4. -1 is to the left, 4 is up. So there's A there. So that's quadrant 2. Remember, that's quadrant 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. B, 3, 2. X is 3, y is 2. X is 3 is this way. Y is 2 is this way. So there's B. So you can see it's quadrant 1. C, -4, -1. X is -4 is to the left. Y is -1. So there's C right there. So it's quadrant 3. D is 2, -5. 2 is to the right. -5 is down. So he's down there. Don't have to be exact. We just got to make sure putting it in the quadrant. D is in quadrant 4. Practice. So you can do it yourself. X is negative, which is here. Y is positive, which is here. So we have quadrant 2. F, X is positive, Y is negative. X is 1, that's over right here. Y is negative, is down here, so that's quadrant 4. G, 4, 5. X is positive, which is 4 over here, 5 up here, so that's quadrant 1. Again, we're not plotting the exact points. We just want to roughly sketch where they are. H is negative 3, negative 2. So negative 3 on the X's here, negative 2 is here. So X and Y are both negative in quadrant 3. Let's continue. Let's do some practice. State the quadrant which has X positive. So if this is the X-axis, and this is the Y-axis, the X on this side is positive, the X on this side is negative. The Y up here is positive, and the Y down here is negative. So we keep track of that. So where is X positive and Y negative? X is positive over here, Y is negative here. So I have quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. So positive, negative is quadrant 4. X is negative, Y is negative. X is negative, Y is negative is quadrant 3. X is negative right here. Y is positive right here. So that's quadrant 2. X is positive and Y is positive. X is positive and Y is positive is quadrant 1. Practice. You fill these in yourself, both of these, and I'll give you the answers. State the quadrant which has X positive and positive X and a positive Y. Positive X is right here, positive Y is here, so that's quadrant 1. X is negative and Y is negative. X is negative and Y is negative is negative X, and negative Y is quadrant 3. X is positive, Y is negative. X is positive on this side, Y is negative down here, so that's quadrant 4. X is negative and Y is positive. X is negative on the left side, Y is positive up here, so that's quadrant 2. And instead of referring up here, I drew this extra grid. So again, X is positive on this side. X is negative on this side. Y is positive on top. Y is negative on the bottom. So state the quadrants which has, state the quadrants which have coordinates, I left the word have after I corrected it, but I forgot to fill it in. Which quadrants have negative X's? So negative X's is on this side. So if I fill the quadrants in first, I always keep track like this. So X is negative on this side. So that's quadrants 2 and 3. Positive Y's. Y is positive up. So that's quadrants. Y is positive up here, so that's 1 and 2. And X is positive on the right side, positive X, so it's 1 and 4. And Y is negative, so Y is negative down here, so that's quadrants 3 and 4. So note that it's important to be able to know what quadrants are, how to plot points. Make sure. And if you enjoyed my video, a few little errors. I always make errors. It's just part of me, but hopefully I'll get over it as time. I probably never get over it because I'll always make a few errors. Click on the buttons, the like buttons, subscribe buttons, and the bell for notification. And if you wish, write a comment in my videos. And also, remind you that I have a website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, where you can find information about me, my degrees and teaching experience, the videos telling you what I have in this section is my teaching strategies that I'm going to use and how to get students to learn what I make it easier on the learning. Also, I have a content section on the content that's on my YouTube channel. This section gives me the topics, the number of videos that I have on each topic, and also the topics are completed on the channel are in black font. The topics that I'm going to complete in the future are in red font. If you enjoyed my video, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later. Bye-bye.